Hello, my name is Thomas Hermans. I'm a professor in chemistry at the University of Strasbourg and CSO of Q-Fluidics. And today I represent the Joint European Disruptive Initiative JEDI as I'm the program manager of the Billion Molecules Against COVID-19 Grand Challenge. On 9 November 1989, wow, I was still super young, and I was at second grade in elementary school in Turnhout, Belgium. I wanted to become an inventor as a child, and I was doing already experiments from the age of 6. But really, I was most interested in playing with fire. I was making sugar rockets from an empty pen, putting match heads and burnt matches and sugar together in a coffee grinder, and then lighting them and seeing how far they would go. So I think overall, I ended up where I was supposed to be as a chemist. Our research through the JEDI Grand Challenge is breaking the wall of drug discovery. It is research done by many teams all around the world trying to contribute to the coronavirus crisis caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. What is the challenge your project addresses and what is your solution? We are accelerating the identification of the best coronavirus protein targets and finding small molecules that could inhibit those targets by organizing a global high-performance computing challenge. Participating teams in the challenge have each predicted thousands of new chemical compounds using different methods, and we at JEDI used cluster and mapping analysis to find consensus compounds among the teams. In this way, we make use of the collective intelligence of the best computational teams in the world, including both academic and industry teams. The way things are done now is that scientists look up literature structures and data of proteins and try to predict molecules that can inhibit them and rank them using different methods. JEDI instead asked teams of scientists to use 3 independent methods or collaborate with others to get higher quality hits. In addition, in collaboration with the structural biologists of the Coronavirus Structural Task Force and the computational scientists from Folding at Home, we were able to provide the highest quality protein 3D structures to all of the teams. Surprisingly, out of the 100 initial teams that each had the task to screen at least 1 billion compounds against their coronavirus protein of choice, we had 800 identical compounds that were found by at least 2 independent teams. One compound was even found by 4 independent teams out of over 54 billion molecules, an amazing number, 54 billion, that were checked. The chance that the teams just got lucky and found the same compound is extremely small. This has never been done before. Here you see a 2-dimensional map of chemical space with a small number of compounds color-coded by different teams. You can see that there are some islands where only one team predicted compounds, but there's a central region where many teams do agree. It is from these consensus regions that we selected the best compounds. We think our strategy can generate so-called hit compounds in a faster way than what academic groups or pharma are currently doing by themselves. Moreover, since we are comparing chemical compounds from different teams, we average out errors that exist in each computational method. To give you an idea, the hit rate is about 5%. So 95% of the predicted compounds are inactive. This is a huge waste of time and money. Doing drug discovery in our way, so as a competition between many teams and using consensus methods, has not been tested before. We were inspired by climate scientists, where there is also uncertainty and noise, just as in the in silico predictions of small molecule inhibitors. We hope our method will have a major contribution to eradicate COVID-19, and we know we will only come out of this crisis with a vaccine or a therapy. But more generally, our approach can help mankind be more prepared. There is still a long road from early hit compounds to real drugs that can be used in the clinic. So we have to innovate across the entire pipeline of development. It's inspiring to see how scientists are coming together worldwide, sharing results at unprecedented speed, and making connections across different fields of research. We have to be more prepared, anticipate, and react faster. I'm worried that next year people will start forgetting about the importance of science and in particular fundamental research. The EU has just approved massive cuts to the proposed research budget. People just don't get why research is important. But the collective work done by all scientists together since the Spanish flu in 1918 is why we are much better off now. Still, we can do much more to prepare for future pandemics. What does your father think about your work? My father thinks the Jedi challenge is very important, and he hopes we'll find a promising new drug to stop the coronavirus.